Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, I want to be going over two matchups again, just trying to get you guys some content. So, I have a Golem 3 Musketeers matchup, and I also have another matchup coming. So, yep, please enjoy if you do, and I will just be explaining my moves. So, he goes Knight in the back. Ice Spear in the back, so I go Cannon. This is kind of very risky, but I think it's okay to go Cannon because if he goes for Hog, I feel like I have guards and that's only one hit. Anyway, I get some nice damage. I go Graveyard Baby Dragon instantly into his pump and into his pump because I want to damage the pump. I also want to get damage. And now he's playing Golem. So it's always good that we know we're down 5 elixir, but hey man, you know, he played 3 Musketeers, so I have no idea what he's doing. Come on now. 3 Musketeers got to be one of the worst things to play, man. Like, come on. Just 9 elixir just like that and just down the drain, man. That's really the definition of it, bro. 9 elixir down the drain. Ay. I countered it easily for 6 elixir. And, yep. So we're not in a bad spot right now, and he does go Ice Golem to try and mitigate damage. He goes Knight and Ice Golem, so now we are even on elixir. Actually, he is up, but not anymore because he goes Pump, and that was a smart pump by him because he uses elixir advantage to his advantage. He's acknowledged that he was up elixir, and I couldn't really punish him because I had no elixir, so he went Pump, which is a good pump. But we're up so much damage, so I am calm with the pump, and pump and double elixir doesn't help him as much. Or it does, but I feel like because he has 3 muskies, like, it doesn't help him that much. Because 3 muskies is a walking negative elixir trade, even if you split them. So he goes pump, and I really wanted to poison the pump, but I knew I couldn't, because if I poisoned that pump, I couldn't poison the musketeers, which would have been really bad for me. So I go for a nice Knight into the Golem, and I think he's gonna go 3 muskies soon if I remember this match. Yep, there's a 3 muskies. I get a nice poison down onto the musketeers, trying to kill them all, and I get a nice evil cannon onto them so I can make sure they're dead and not walk out the poison. Actually, never mind, I don't get an evil cannon. Maybe that's a later. Oh, never mind, I get an evil cannon now and I actually clip his bats. By the way, not intentional. Okay, just want to clear that up. I get some nice guards to DPS down the Golem Knights. And at this point, his Golem push is so dead. I get a nice defensive poison, so nothing weird happens, right? And his Musketeers die really fast. And I have an Ice Wizard down. He goes bats into the poison for some reason, but, it's alright. I think I go for a nice Baby Dragon Graveyard, and he gives up. So a very nice matchup against a really weird off-meta deck that I feel like some of you guys would lose to because 3-man can kind of catch people off guard. But the thing you have to do is make sure you save your poison for the 3 Musketeers and not their pump. Right. And another victory I have against this weird Recruits bait matchup. And I feel like Recruits is kind of hard to play against because, we don't... The Tombstone, right, makes it a lot easier, but with our deck, I feel like it's not that easy. If we had Tombstone, I feel like it would be a lot easier. Obviously, if that Mother Witch is a different story, but just the regular Recruits bait deck, if we had Tombstone, it's much better, but it's whatever. So I go for a Knight in the back, and now I know he has Goblins, so he's running an off-meta Recruits bait deck, and... Right, he goes Musketeer. I get a nice poison onto it. Getting tower damage and killing the Musketeer so he can't support anything. And I do believe he goes for Recruits, right? He goes for Recruits. And I get a nice Ice Wizard onto the Recruits and a nice Guards. So at this point, we are even on Elixir. And I'm making sure I'm not overcommitting and going for like a unnecessary Barber on the... Firecracker, because I know my Ice Wizard is going to take out the Firecracker anyway, so good looks out here. And we are still up damage because of that poison. I think this guy wants to go with the... Yep, There it is. Double win condition push again. This time I opt not to go for a bar barrel because I want to use the bar barrel on the firecracker. And do I go graveyard? No, I don't. Okay, I think I go for poison. I missed the poison, but the baby dragon kind of like secures me to make sure that the muskie dies. And now I am down 2 elixir, which is okay. I go knight in the back at 10, I believe. Never mind, I think I go barbaro, yep. And I go knight up high. Go cannon to pull the skeleton barrel. Not bad, and that's a good defense. I get some guards down to kill the wall breakers, but it didn't go that well. And I get a nice poison onto the musketeer again. He keeps on giving me poison value and musketeer value. Like, the only damage I've gotten in this tower so far is poison damage. And I can tell this is going to be a really long game because we're both not getting that much damage. And we're just kind of like testing out the waters. I mean, I feel like I have solid responses to him and he has solid responses to me. Like goblins, arrows. Like, those are some not good cards against graveyard, but definitely like they do fairly well. He gets some decent damage on the left side, but again, this deck shines in triple, so I'm not too scared. I think I get a nice graveyard with this baby dragon this time. Yep, and he gets some goblins down, which is pretty nice for him. Obviously it's not cool for us, but we do get a couple skeleton hits, which is always what we want to see. And now he goes recruits at the bridge. Okay, at this point this is kind of hard because obviously I don't know what to do, or I know what to do, but I mean, it's just kind of like chaotic, right? Yeah, nice ice wizard, but it's a miracle that none of those wall breakers connected. Guards are just so good, man. I keep my ice wizard alive, and I go for graveyard. Bad graveyard because he blocks the bridge with recruits, but it is okay. Baby dragon onto the recruits to mitigate any damage. Barber onto the goblins and musketeer. Missed the goblins, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna just go ice wizard on top of the skeleton barrel again. Yep. Boom. Nicely done. Get a high cannon to snipe the firecracker. And at this point, I know I have evil knight again, so I know I can't waste it this time. So I'm gonna try to get my evil knight into a graveyard soon. So he goes goblins, which is a really bad play in my opinion, because now he's on goblins for our graveyard. But at the same time, he just goes recruits and it kind of saves him. I go for a nice evil cannon to drag the evil wall breakers over. And at this point, we have an evil knight pressuring that side, and he doesn't have goblins because he already used them. And goblins was one of his best counters to my deck. I mean, to the graveyard. So it's good that we forced the goblins out. So at this point, I'm just trying to be very aggressive, go for another graveyard, because I feel like he doesn't have a great response to me, because he keeps on like wasting his goblins, which I feel like are the main key of how he's gonna win the matchup. But it is what it is. So I get enough damage from that one graveyard push because he keeps on wasting his goblins, bro. Stop, bro. Just keep your goblins for the if he just kept his goblins for the whatever graveyard, he would have won. But hey, man, I don't dictate how they play, they don't dictate how I play, you know. That's just how it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed a lot. Let me know what you guys want to see. I do plan on maxing my evil furnace so I can make more evil furnace content with you guys. As you can see here, I have 50,000 wild cards. I just got it this morning, and like I was just grinding, right? I think I got it. I don't know where I got it. Did I buy the daily shop thing? Anyway, so I'm probably gonna get level 14 furnace and probably gonna use the Vines furnace deck. So stay tuned for the coming up stuff. Again, college application Z and really bad content, but I will be using a meta and cool deck that you guys will love to see. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next